Hello, welcome to Tarot After Dark. We are going to totally ignore the train wreck that was about 8 minutes long and the sound was all horrible, and we're just going to totally ignore that. So I'm just glad to be back here. And you know what? Tech glitches sometimes. I don't want to be a bitcher and a complainer because without tech, you and I wouldn't be connecting right now. We wouldn't have these wonderful, amazing devices at our disposal. So sometimes stuff goes wrong. I mean, think of all the human failure out there. Maybe don't think about that. There's just a lot going on in the universe these days. So tonight with Tarot After Dark, I definitely want to address the energy because as I mentioned before, and I'm going to forget that first video because I'm probably going to delete it. The energy has been a bit, is my tech word, wonky, because and it's not blaming anything, but the full moon definitely, I always I'm all over the map right now. Where's Mercury anyways? Because um I definitely can feel the energy of the seasons, the time of day, the month, what the moon is doing, and all that stuff. Really, it's not like I tune in and go, oh, well, the moon's really affecting me. It's not like that. It's like, I feel really wonky right now, and then I realize, oh, we got a full moon coming. Hello, welcome back. Do I sound okay? Is everything normal? You were my tech check. You're my tech check. All better. Yay. We just need other people to come back. Come back, everybody. Come back. But yeah, as I was saying, it's not just, I'm not tuning in and going, oh, it's this causing my lack of energy or feeling overly emotional or whatever the energy is. But retrospectively, you find out, you look at the calendar, you find out, oh, it's full moon, or oh, this is happening, and oh, Mercury retrograde. No, it's not Mercury retrograde yet. It's just an example. Um, that's when you kind of get a bit of validation. This is the point I'm trying to get to, is when you're feeling off and you realize that there's stuff going on planetarily speaking, or in your zodiac, or days of the week, or what have you, the weather, even the barometer, pressure drops, I don't know. Um, it can affect us. It can affect our body. It can affect our emotions. And when we realize that we are in tune with the environment around us. So I don't look at it as a bad thing. I look at it as a, a confirmation and a reminder that we as humans are tuned in to the pulse of the earth, right? This is why that Schumann's resonance, you can Google it on YouTube. Google it on YouTube. YouTube it on YouTube. Schumann's resonance is a specific frequency that actually matches the frequency of the earth. And when you really need to kind of come back to center, um, I hesitate to say grounded because a lot of times it might feel like grounded, but centered is where you can be as tall and aligned as you need to. And that Schumann's resonance really helps to create that inner environment within you. So it's really being in tune with your environment. So the next time you are affected by the full moon, or some planetary thing happening in the sky, you can go, oh, I am tuned in. Because we're not tuned in intellectually, we're tuned in the body. There's so much that goes on that is just something that we instinctively do. It's laced within our DNA. And we need to really trust that we are more than our minds, right? And I pulled that King of Swords in the other video that didn't work. And to me, that's really a reminder that we govern our own experiences. Yes, we have shitty experiences and stuff happens to us. Yes, we have amazing, elating experiences that happen to us as well. And it's less about um, thinking about it, it's more an allowing and feeling it. Because when you have those feel good emotions, you want more of them, right? So instead of just going, oh, yeah, that was great. That was really good. I want to go do it again. Like going down that amazing slide. Just tune into the energy of what you're feeling because you can recreate that without needing to redo the thing you thought was what caused it. You, as soon as you've had an experience, you can recreate it. Okay, that happens for good, it happens for not so good. This is why trauma that's happened in our past, that maybe childhood trauma that we didn't even know happened to us, it's in our body, it's in our DNA, and sometimes it can crop up. And I'm not telling you that to make you make up things now that, oh, that happened. Um, but it's more about just an awareness that we are more than just our intellectual humanity. We are also mammals. We are animals too, and we have that instinctual part of ourselves that we often forget. So the people like myself and the people I hang around with that are a little more on the woo-woo side, well, we incorporate that side almost to the nth degree because of all that societal um, intellect and how everything seems to be brain, 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 where it really, really isn't. We are all of it. We are everything. And I don't know why that needed to be said because it's tarot after dark. So, but it needed to be said. So, usually on Tarot After Dark, if you are new here, this is an interactive after you hear me on my sermon. This is interactive, so go and grab your tarot deck. If you don't have a tarot deck, no worries. You can borrow mine. You can get insight as well and share it in the chat. You can also use an Oracle deck. I am not prejudiced against Oracle. I love Oracle. In fact, I've created an Oracle deck that's on the app Deckable, and I'm creating two more, which is really cool. One I'm creating myself, the other one I'm creating with Raphael. So, totally forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, grab your card deck. All right, and play along. Raph, do you have your card deck? And I pulled another card as we are playing along here, and I've got the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, this is a good card and a reminder that sometimes things are a little slower than you want them to be. This is the card of diligence and patience pays off. Keep looking forward. Keep taking the steps you need to take. Notice he is not going super fast. He is sauntering along. He's not even on the horse. Well, in this deck, he's not. He's walking ahead of the horse, basically showing him this is the way we are going to go. But he has that horse in case he needs to get a ride when he's ready to move faster than his legs can carry him. Okay. So this trying to see if we've got more people on board here. I realize when I stop like that, people might think I'm freezing. And it never freezes on a good face where you're smiling. It's always like, there, I did it on purpose. So let me grab a drink of water here. So I would love to do a little tarot game with you. Who has a card deck with them and wants to play? Or maybe you don't have a card deck, but you want to play anyways. Let me know in the chat. It does take a little bit for the chat to come through. Got this, must be from the candle. I see this little weird ghost-like flicker. No, it's not a ghost. So yeah, we're a little quiet tonight. This is our last Monday for March or for February. And we're heading into March. Friday, the first day of March. Like almost can't believe it. This is just everything is going. This year is going by so fast. So yeah. Oh, we've got no one playing today. Oh, Raphael says she's ready. Wow, it takes a long time to show up. All right. And yeah, I'm stalling to see if more people are going to show up, but that's okay. I had my tarot games call yesterday with the people in my tarot cafe, which is always a heck of a lot of fun. We meet every 2 weeks on Zoom and we do play tarot games, and it is such fun. And it's not even like I'm teaching tarot or anything like that, or you're learning anything. It's you just you absorb whatever it is you're doing. You start trusting your intuition a little more, and it's really fantastic. So, um, what tarot games should we play? I'm just gauging by, the number of people who are here. So we've got low live viewership. So that changes what games. Let me see. Where's my little I should print this out. It would be so much easier to check uh, what games are good. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, I almost need ones that say for two or more players or or something like that. Because the ones that I have here are more like when there's more people around to participate, it's definitely goes a little bit better. So instead, then Raphael and I'll play. You should just come on StreamYard with me then, and we can be two of us. Um, so let's think of we're going to do things a little different. Let's think of a suit. If you know tarot at all, we have the cups, we have pentacles, we have wands, we have swords. So I'm thinking of the suit of swords. Okay. And I'm not looking at my deck. I'm just going to shuffle until a card pops out or until I feel I want to stop and flip a card over. We're looking for swords. All right. So if you flip a card over and you don't get swords, don't put it back in the deck. We are going to uncover what is swords like about it. Okay. That's just the suit I decided to work with today. Okay. So I'll give you a moment to do that. Let me know when you are done. And I already had a card flop out. The key with doing stuff like this too is giving yourself enough time to articulate in your mind what it is you want, to be open to what the intention is. And I like to give a bit of space for that because maybe there's people like me who need a little quiet space in between all the talking and the directing. So it gives you the opportunity to think. Have you ever listened to a guided meditation where they're like visualize walking down a path and take a moment to see what you see, and then they continue, they don't give you a moment, they continue talking and they say maybe you see daffodils, maybe you see this and you see that. I can't do those ones because I'm so busy listening to what they're saying that I can't sit there and imagine what I want. Anyone else get that way? Yeah. Hi, Kim. So we're focused on swords, so don't look at your deck, but shuffle your tarot deck, or if you have an oracle deck, shuffle that with the intention you're looking for a card that conveys swords energy. Okay. And when you either the card pops out or you stop and feel, okay, I'm going to flip this card over, that's the card we're going to delve in deeper. If it's not swords, that's okay. There's still swords. There's still a swords message to it. Okay. So take a moment to shuffle. And if my talking is distracting you, just mute me and then just come unmute me when you're ready. It's because I'm going to talk a little about now about swords. So swords, as I already mentioned, they are the element of air. They are about thinking. They are about our intellect, and definitely our thoughts. And I know if you ever looked at this, the regular set of sword, the regular suit of swords in the normal deck, people don't like swords. They're like, oh, there's too many swords. But there is always a good side to it. There's always a side to be aware of, and there's a side to kind of say, hey, there's nothing wrong with this. Okay. All right. So yes, pop in the chat what you got. Raphael got the Four of Pentacles. Okay, this is definitely oh, and you got Pentacles too, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. So, and I got the King of Pentacles. That's interesting. All right, so let's go to Raphael and the Four of Pentacles. So fours are about stability. You know, four legs on a table make it stable, right? And the Four of Pentacles often shows up as someone who is holding a pentacle, he's stepping on pentacles, and he's sitting on a pentacle, or something like that, which it can often be seen as you're hoarding your money, or you're materialistic, or you're a hoarder. In other words, that's often the underlying thing of what Four of Pentacles is, because it's maybe the energy of, oh, there's not enough, I've got to hold on to it. If that's not swords energy, I don't know what is, because you're in your head. You're thinking, oh, there's so much lack, I better hold on to all of this stuff, right? That's how I can put the sword spin on that. What about you? What did you pick up from that card, Raphael? And as you're thinking about that, I'm going to have a slurp of water, and hopefully the message will come through. And I need a name for this game. Usually I'm good at naming my games, but I had to think up this one on the spot. So while we're waiting for Raf to add hers, let's take a look at Kim's Eight of Pentacles. So same thing with the Eight of Pentacles. Usually it's a guy who's sitting there with his on his workbench, and he's constructing one of the pentacles, and there's seven other pentacles all lined up. So sometimes it can be seen as repetitive, or trying to perfect something. And you can see how that can definitely be swords energy, because you're in your head. You're like, I got to really get this right, or I've got so many of these pentacles to create, or this one's not perfect, let me redo it. Maybe it's repeating things. So you can definitely see how that comes into play as swords energy, right? Let me, Kim, let me know what your take is on that as you relate this Eight of Pentacles with swords. And I'm going to take a look. Raph says, I see it as thinking about how to share wealth and treasure so it won't be futile. So charity. Yeah, I love that too. That's great. And that is the positive side of swords. You can choose. You can choose to say, I don't have enough money to share it with anybody. Or you can be like, the more it goes, the more it flows. The more I give, the more I get. The more I get, the more I give. And you can change your energy around that. I find it very, very interesting that this conversation is coming up. And then I got the King of Pentacles, which is often seen as a card of, someone who's retired. He's done all the stuff. He's got the material gains because he's done all the work. And now he just gets to sit there and chillax. So how does this relate to swords energy? So for those of you who are popping in late, you're like, what the hell she's talking about? I originally got everybody to think about swords as they pulled a card, and everyone pulled pentacles. So we're trying to devise how swords energy, which is thought, intellect, air energy, has to do with things. So what I feel from this is often we don't give ourselves the chance to rest. We're like, I had this thing to do, it was daunting, I got it done, and then, oh, it's done. What next? Instead of allowing yourself to sit back and wallow in the victory, to celebrate and realize all of and have gratitude and appreciation for everything you've created for yourself. He's chilling with his dog. He's got his big coin sitting on his lap. He's got a library full of books. He's got his experiences and he's just going to relax into it. Boom. There's swords energy for that one. So Kim, for your 8 of Pentacles, you got thinking of ideas of how to make money. Yes, that too. Good. I love that. I love that. See, and this is why I like the interaction, is because that didn't cross my mind, right? So it was really good insight. Really good insight. Thank you so much for playing. That was fun. Um, Oh, I have another amazing surprise for you right now. I've been working hard on it. I probably told you about it before. I've created a tarot journal that I call the Tarot Playbook. It's over 170 pages. It's digital. I created it in Canva, and it has some amazing spreads and prompts. It has things for you to keep track of your daily card pulls, weekly, monthly energy um, forecasts. There are spreads, love spreads, relationship. There's money spreads, like money forecast for each month, and all the goodies, all the goodies. Where's my little banner? So it's the Tarot Playbook. It's only $9. It's a digital download where you can deepen your personal practice with this Tarot Playbook. Now, the great thing is, yes, it's $9, but you can get it for free when you join the Tarot Cafe, which is $7 a month, right? So if you join the Tarot Cafe, you will automatically get this downloaded to you. And there's also other goodies in the Tarot Cafe as well. But I wanted to just highlight this tarot book. So if you are interested in knowing more about the tarot book, the link is super long. I mean, I could try and put it in the chat. I just know that it's really tough. The algorithm doesn't like links that go off of the platform. So I would rather you just say, hey, I'm interested, and then I can private message you or message in the comments after the live is done and let you know and give you the link, and you can go check it out. Okay. All right. That's enough of that. We're going to play one more tarot games. And does anybody have, actually, what I was going to do is just ask if anyone has any questions on that. Since we're kind of light on viewers right now, anyone watching as a replay, we don't want to keep it super, super long. So I thought I would just do some card pulls and see where it goes from there. All right. So if you would like a card pull, and those of you who are in the comments and have your decks, I would love for you to pull clarifiers too for each person. That would be great. Thank you. Thank you. And if you would like a card pull, please let me know in the chat. Also, let me know if you just want a general reading or if you have a specific query in mind. All right. All right. Raf's up first. Okay. General reading. Yeah, general. Roger D. Okay, and Kim for work. Okay, okie dokie. All right. All right. So let's start with Raphael, and everybody who has cards in the, if you have cards, pull a card for Raphael as a clarifier, and you can pop in the chat what the message as it pertains to these two cards that came out. So you're clarifying this reading. You have, well, they're both upside down, so it's good. You have the 8 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. So let me take a look at them. If you've been kind of feeling like things aren't happening quick enough, this is your spark of inspiration. 8 of Wands is about things happening a little quicker. And to me, with this particular card, it feels like sticking with that one idea, um, or a couple of main ideas, but I'm feeling stick with one idea and allow it to nurture it and allow it to spark. Allow that spark to turn into a flame. Okay. Because at the spark stage, it's really, really easy for it to not ignite and just to fizzle out. Okay. So you get to decide which ones fizzle out of all the ideas you want to do. And you also get to decide which one you fuel. Okay. Because I think you have a choice that's happening here with this Two of Pentacles. Um, and Pentacles having to do with our physical world, material world. It's not always money related, but it definitely is relating to your material life. So it could be work related or whatever it is you're working on. And you're a little back and forth and back and forth. And you can't light two, well, yes, you can light two candles with one match, but this feels advised if you just focused on the one thing. All right. Now let's see. What do we have as clarifiers here? Hi, Katya. You're right on time. Thanks for being here. If you want a card pull general or if you have a specific question, let me know. And you can pull clarifiers for Raf too if you feel like it. Oh, yes, we got that. Where am I here? Clarifier for Raf is the Queen of Wands. All right, so you have to tell me what about it. You can't just do that. You have to tell me what it's about. You're like, whose live is this one? Anyways, I can just click away. But it's advised if what's your message around that as it pertains to this. I can give you mine. I can give you mine. Thank you. I'm cheeky. You know that. So the Queen, where'd you go? Let's put it up on the screen. So the Queen of Wands. So again, that's clarifying like the Eight of Wands. So Queen of Wands, she definitely has her shit together. And if I'm referring to this deck, I love it because she's sitting on her meditation cushion. She's got candles all around her, or maybe I'm mixing it up. I don't know, but she is so excited and she's happy and just she's sparking with energy. So to me, that's perfect. And that's what you're going to feel, Raf, when you choose that one thing. You've got to live that one decision for a while before you will know if it's something that's going to lead you forward or not, right? We can think things and imagine them as much as we want, but it's not until we actually take action. And Wands is about taking action. Okay. Okay, and then you got the Nine of Cups. All right, so accumulating, not accumulate, I keep mixing the Nine of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles, but Nine of Cups is you're definitely in a place of feeling comfortable, feeling happy, repeating something you've done before successfully. That's what I pick up from that one. And what do you have to, Nine of Cups, working with energy of success. Yeah, there you go. Love it. And then Kim says she has it all. What we're where your passion lays. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Whatever you're focused on, whatever you're passionate about, it's gonna the energy's just gonna pick up and pick up and pick up. I love that. I love that. Thank you. And Katya says beauty in resilience. Yes, I love that. And I believe resilience takes patience. Um, that's definitely a word that's come up between Raphael and I that I know. Patience. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. Thank you. That was good. Good, good. All right. So, who do we have next? We have Kim. So now clear your decks, everybody. We are pulling clarifiers for the card I have for Kim. Whoop. And one just flopped out right away. And we have the Emperor. And you say this is work related. Okay. Well, I'm drawn to the little chess piece. So to me, this is definitely about being strategic. What is working best for you? You might have to look at a couple different scenarios and feel out which one feels the best. If you were thinking of timing, I'm getting that the Aries, sign of Aries, which is like March, April time, mid March, mid April, and you're going to have more. I don't like using this word, but nothing else is coming. You're you're going to have more control over whatever you think you don't have control over. So that's what's coming up for me. Let's see. Any clarifiers for Kim? Let me just take a look at that a little bit more. But it feels like you also need to be a little more chill and relaxed about whatever it is you do, because the more relaxed you are, the more the energy can flow through you. Because it's not about you, it's about your connection with Source. And when you start to get nervous or get in your head or get into ego and thinking, oh my God, I'm not good, I can't do that, you need to just ground that off and you need to trust that the universe is working with you. And because it's such white energy, I'm picking up on definitely spirit and trusting that when you can come do things with strategic, um, thinking things through a little bit, and not necessarily thinking, but thinking with all of your senses, you're going to find the harmony you need to find. All right, let's see. Clarifier for Kim from Katya: help people find their way. I think that's good for you. Definitely resonates. And it also gets you out of, oh, I can't do this, blah, blah, blah. And it's like you're a couple steps ahead of someone else who's asking you for help. Be the guide they need. It's not about you, it's about them. Or even better, it's not about you, it's about the message that needs to come through. Let's see. 10 of Pentacles, working with community, creating success. Hello, those two go together. There's definitely people involved, Kim. um, and then you clarifying for yourself, magician. Yes. So you have the spells, you have the tools, you have the potions, right? You've got the one that says, don't drink me, don't drink that one. You've got the one that says, drink me, drink that one. Yes, absolutely. And we're manifesting all the time, right? So when you couple all that with this guy, when you're strategic in trusting that you have the talents, gifts, skills, abilities, you can manifest whatever it is you want. But remember, don't make it into a box and it has to show up in this particular way, or it's not a check. I got what I wanted, right? You have to be open to it showing up in the way the universe is meant to give it to you, which means you don't always know what it's going to be or what it's going to look like, but you can think about how good you're going to feel about the circumstances, or just be open to that. And maybe do some meditation. And this is good for everybody, to just tune into hope and resilience and how you want to show up. And then think, not seeing with your mind's eye what it looks like as it plays out. What does life look like? How does it feel in your body? And practice that every day. Practice feeling that in your body, because you're tuning your body, you're attuning your body to that frequency. So when a circumstance comes around, or a person or something, and you get that vague feeling of what it is you're focused on, you're going to go, "Ooh, that's a sign. Maybe this is where I need to go." Okay, I don't know if that needed to come up. You're very welcome. Love it, love it. And thank you for everyone for pulling the clarifiers. We have Where'd you go, Katya? So we had work, we have life, we had general. So let's pull a card for Katya to clarify life. Cards are not very chatty today. Oh, we got two for you as well. Interesting. You got the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. So to me, things are happening. Things are happening step by step in the order they're meant to happen, is what I'm picking up. So trusting that the plans you are putting into place are working. Don't get wistful. Don't get nostalgic. Just focus on where you want to go. And with that, it doesn't mean, I want to go to Italy or when it's where you are planning, whatever it is you're planning. That's keep focused on that and keep that initial thought of inspiration. And when you finally start planning and you're pushing this thing this way and it's not working and you got to go around another way and it's not working, you kind of lose that initial don't lose that. You need to keep that alive. And then the Three of Wands is a card of reminding you that you're ready, reminding you that only you can take that step and take the action you need to take. And don't be afraid to take action, because you've got all the training you need in this, in life, in whatever it is. You have the tools. You have, what am I wanting? The laws of the universe on your side that needed to come for some reason. Because I thought, well, gravity and this and that, right? So everything is going to work out. So this to me is a heads up that when you feel like things get to be a bit much and you maybe would just want to take your surfboard and turn around and go back the other way, trust that you got this. Trust that you got this. All right. Okay. Let's look at the clarifiers. She has it all. No, I already did that one. Sorry. Oh, here we go. We've got one. So in total sense, good. I'm glad it made sense for you, Kim. Katya says, interesting boat yesterday and fish and surfboard today. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, because Katya was at my tarot games yesterday and that definitely came up. So Kim got the Two of Pentacles. So balancing your needs and resources. Yes, very good. Interesting. It's another two. Okay. So when you get multiple twos in a reading, to me, that means definitely partnership, something coming, relationship, something coming up as far as that's concerned. Yeah, I'd rather you just not do that. That's rude behavior. So please don't do that. Thank you very much. Okay. Anybody else? Okay, here we go. Yeah. So death and rebirth energy of slowing down and listening, a new focus, more clarity, lots of energy, a little stressed. Yes, I like that. Yeah, death and rebirth. So you must be using the same deck. I love this Light Seer deck. And yes, Kim, it is rude. Sorry. And it's kind of thrown me off because I don't know why people do. I would never do that. I think that's horrible. Anyways, let's see. I've already blocked them as a user, so I can delete comments, but hopefully I'm not deleting the wrong ones. I guess this is what it feels like to be up there and everyone's trying to ride my coattails. with my 5 viewers. Anywho, um, let's go back to what this for Katya. So Death and Rebirth. Yeah, I love that card in the Lightseer deck. And definitely that slowing down and listening with new focus is good, because I feel that there is a lot of action taking place, especially um, Wands energy. And sometimes we are either hot-headed about it, or we just want to go and we want to do. So I like Raphael's message about slowing it down a little bit and listening and having new focus. Yeah. Um, oh, what's going on here? Yeah, and I favor those who are active in the chat as well. So I will pull a card for you since there is nobody else here right now. Um, just to let you know, I don't often do like relationship readings and stuff like that. This is more about the energy of yourself. So if you would like to pop a question in the chat, um, let's take a look. So Katya's saying, I'm waiting impatiently, so I need to slow down. Yeah, it was a good reminder, right? Don't we all need those reminders, though? I think we all need those reminders. At least I do. I'm going to stand up with that. So, yeah, remember that we have free will, okay? And yes, I love playing with cards, and I do call it playing because it is. It's it's a form of loosening up our intellect and allowing our intuition to flow. And it comes through in the act of play. And I've been playing with cards for a long time, but until I started incorporating them into my business, and I don't mean as a reader. I mean, if you like cards, but you're not a tarot reader, but you like playing with tarot, you can use them in your business, in your life as well. You can learn it for yourself. You don't have to be a certified tarot reader or anything like that. And that's what my tarot cafe is all about. It's where you come and you just play with the cards in a way that feels right to you. You learn that your intuition is a lot stronger than you realize, and you strengthen it even more. So I would love if you wanted to join the Tarot Cafe, and let me know. Okay. I also have that. I'll put my little banner back up. My tarot playbook as well. And I don't have all the fancy StreamYard stuff like Katya does. I'm going to have to pick your brain the next time we talk to get that set up. There's so many little things. Yeah. So, did I get everybody there then? I haven't heard back from Rihanna yet. So you need to let me know. Otherwise, we're almost done. We're almost done. We've been here a little while. Oh, Tarot Cafe is tons of fun. Yay! I'm so glad. I'm so glad you enjoy it. And tarot games every 2 weeks we meet. It's fantastic and fun. Um, you guys inspire me all the time. It's just a heck of a lot of fun. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. Well, you know what? That weird energy I talked about at the beginning, it kind of dissipated with the full moon a bit, but it's kind of come back again for me. So I'm gonna go chillax for a little bit and call it a night. Um, tarot games are my favorite. Yay! And thank you, Katya. And yeah, so thank you all for being here. And I will definitely see you next Monday for Tarot After Dark. And hopefully I'll have myself back in a little bit better order, so I'm not kind of like all over the map and with our little technical difficulties earlier. Thank you to Raphael and to Kim for coming back, because they were part of that train wreck from the first part. So thanks. And thank you. Thank you. Thanks for all of the people clarifying in the background there. It's always appreciated. Take care, everyone, and we will see you next time.